Again, there are very many ways to do it. For example, you can make joint venture partnerships with similar sites such as yours, whereby you say, okay, fine, promote for me my website. I'll give you a commission on all sales automatically through my affiliate program, and then if I'll also do the same for you. So that way, it's cool. People on the internet are very happy to do that for each other, because at the end of the day, the customer is not going to like only buy your product. They're still going to shop around. So you might as well help each other. Articles are a great way. If you can write articles and distribute them, free articles, people love that. Search engines love that. Why and how? Let's say you use a system such as the Unique Article Wizard. That's a website. It will mass propagate your article for you. Actually, it will turn it into a series of hundreds of unique articles. I'm not going to explain how. It takes too long to explain. But they're going to be syndicated everywhere on other similar sites, on new sites related to your topic, etc, etc. And in the end, you're going to have hundreds of websites with your articles. Each of those articles will link back to your website. This will bring you links, traffic, establish you as an authority, and very importantly, the more links you have pointing to your websites, the more search engines think that your website is important, so they give it a higher ranking. That is one way to do search engine optimization. PPC means buying adverts such as on Google Ads, CPA, SEO, etc. I mean, like I said, there are tons of ways to get traffic. You just need to know what they are. If you don't know what they are or how to do them, your website will get no traffic and you're not in business. If you know what they are and how to do them, you'll find that getting traffic is super easy. It's a breeze. You're in proper business. And remember what we said with that example? If you're selling 1 unit a day at $37 a day, in a previous video, we looked at the market potential. Remember in the introduction, we looked at the revenue potential. We said if you're selling a product of $37 a day per product, and you only sell 1 per day, you're going to be earning $3,700 that month. And if it's a digital product, the whole thing is almost all profit. So if you have a lot of traffic coming in and you're only converting 1% of it to buyers, that means for every 100 people that land on your website, one of them buys, you got your $3,000-4,000 a month that way. If your conversion goes up or your traffic goes up, you get more. And the final step is to go pro. Okay, well, there are many other steps, but basically you're pretty much done here. And in fact, you can be pretty much done at step 6. But I thought I'd show you that this game grows as you become more sophisticated. The best thing to do for yourself is to outsource just about everything. All this stuff we've covered, outsource most of it. Once you've pretty much figured out what business you're gonna get into, you can outsource everything else from pretty much step 4, 5, 6, 7, even step 1, 2, and 3 can all be outsourced. Why? Because you don't have the time to do everything. I mean, there's so much to be done sometimes, especially when you're setting up or maintaining a website. Sometimes you don't have time to do everything. Some of them can be done in an hour or 2 a day, but some of them require more than that. And and besides, maybe you want to have 10 websites, so you have 10 times the earning. So then you really don't have time to do everything. And why else outsource? Because it's cheap. If you outsource where I show you where to outsource, you're going to be getting people, graduates, qualified English-speaking, good, hard-working graduates, 21-year-olds, that you can pay about $250 a month for 40 hours a week work, full-time job, 40 hours a week, 4 weeks a month, $250. Yeah? And that is the national standard wage. It's not that you're trying to scam anybody. That's just the normal wage. And they're going to work for you full-time, doing amazing things for you. And number 3, you want to free your time so you can work on the business and enjoy your life. Yeah. Now, where do you do that? The Philippines is the best. India is no longer the most recommended place to do this kind of thing. Philippines is number 1. And obviously, we have some resources that will show you how to do that. And how do you outsource? Okay, we've already said Philippines, and I'm not covering how you hire them or how you find them. What I'm covering is how, after you've hired and found them, how do you make sure that they can do what it is you want them to do? Well, you process map everything that you do. In other words, you flow chart everything that you do. or you buy. There already exists flowcharts of the various things that are needed for running an internet business, such as getting traffic. For example, there's flowcharts on writing articles, buying PPC ads, all that. That's a process map. Once you've got the flowchart, also try and get them training in text, audio, or even video, so they can also watch and learn. And then, as much as possible, use proper systems and automation. What do I mean by that? For example, when it comes to your website, if you have a plain vanilla website which is built on just HTML and your typical free website builder software that comes with your computer, when you buy a computer, sometimes you get a free software to build a website and you think, oh cool, I can build a website. That's junk. Don't ever use that sort of stuff. That is not a system, and it has no built-in system automation, and that's just going to complicate your life. So if you use a blog, for example, instead, it will systemize and automate so many things that even your workers, all they have to do is get their own login to your blog, and you can have 10 or 1,000 different logins, everyone with different permissions, and they'll be able to update your website and do things without having to know a lot of things, without having to call you, without having to ask you for access to your server. So by systemizing and automating, providing training and flow charting or process mapping, everything, you can outsource, and then you can walk away from your business and it will do better than you could have done it yourself. So that's it for this quick introduction on how to build a strength or passion-based online home business. Again, we got tons of training videos for you, and you can take this game to a very much higher level than just what I've shown you. This, I hope, makes you believe that anyone can do it.